Since ancient times, sailors have feared a legendary sea monster from the deep. The creature known as the Kraken would emerge suddenly from the depths of the sea and without warning would attack ships and doom their crews to a watery death. Early stories describe the Kraken to be ridiculously large, the size of an island. Even as late as 1752, the creature was thought to be real and included in a book on the natural history of Norway. As the 19th century dawned, however, scientists decided the stories of the Kraken were just myths and the legend faded away. Then, in 1851, the crew of a French steamer tried to capture a huge many-armed creature it found floating in the sea. It slipped away and they were ridiculed for their tale. Science fiction writer Jules Verne was intrigued by the story, however. In his book 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, he added a chapter where the crew of the submarine Nautilus must fight off an attack by a horde of oversized squid. In reality, most squid, like this Caribbean reef squid, are less than a foot in length. The Humboldt squid can grow up to 6 or 7 feet. These animals are aggressive hunters and use their tentacles to catch and consume fish, along with smaller Humboldt squid. At 7 feet, however, they are not a threat to even the smallest boat. As the 19th century moved on, huge dead or dying squid started washing up on shore. The longest one found was over 55 feet in length. By the dawn of the 20th century, scientists had to admit that a giant squid really did exist. Giant squid dwell in the deep sea and rarely come near the surface. Using their sucker-covered tentacles, they catch fish and bring them to a mouth at the center of their bodies, which is equipped with a powerful parrot-like beak strong enough to sever a steel cable. Sometimes the giant squid is not the hunter, but the prey. A favorite of the sperm whale, the squid do not go quietly but often leave huge sucker scars on the whale's skin. So is it possible that the giant squid is the truth behind the Kraken legend? In 1873, 2 men claimed they were fishing in a small boat when it was attacked by a giant squid. Perhaps an incident like this, retold and elaborated year after year, is indeed the genesis of the Kraken story. Now we know, however, that while the giant squid is real, the monster Kraken is a myth, and we no longer need to fear its tentacles.